with anyone, as now maybe we're starting to see a couple of guys do it up towards the front. But look at this. It's just like you stepped on the ant-man. They're scattering everywhere from about 5th on back.
4 laps to go. Matthew Lee, Will Duvall, they've hooked up with one another. Derek Fulton now outside the top 5. He's moved up to 6th. Will Duvall and Matthew Lee were currently in the top 5. And now, Michael, they are mired back in the top 10, fighting to get back in position with Brett Summers and Pete Pelini as they exit off of turn 4.
Yeah, it's just like Charles said there. There was no cohesiveness, and everybody just fell back. What's impressive to me is Michael Jeans and Brandon Gagnon. I mean, they've come from almost 25 places back to be right here at the front. It's
3 to go.
An incredible drive.
3 to go. Maines on the inside. Michael Jeans, race 1 winner. And now trying to stalk the points man and the winner of Wilkesboro and Dover. 3rd place podium in race number 1 earlier tonight. Brandon Gagnon, what a run for him. In car number 83, up 29 positions. Derek Fulton up 28 positions in 6th. Coming to 2 to go. Charles this time by as they exit out of turn 4 to the Tri-Oval at Talladega.
And just like
one car spinning, bottom of the apron.
We were
couple
one
of
lap
cars
earlier.
have got together. Caution coming out. Yellow flag will fly.
The question is, who is going to be here at fault for this one? As you'll take a look there, you're watching the 51 and the 04 and Will Duvall back here as well. And I think it just all broke loose right about here.
The 51 is Pete Pelini. Will Duvall, Matthew Lee, all in that pack. And, Michael, I was just saying, watch those drivers because that was intensifying as they were coming to the turn 4.
You want to see a view.
They're pushing for everything they got right there. It just looked like you get that half a car, just a little bit, and it's over. It doesn't matter what kind of car you drive here.
Let's run on board with Will Duvall.
Yeah,
Will Duvall. And, wow, it looks like Pelini came over the front nose of Matthew Lee's car, and then he had nowhere to go. Matt Lee, really not at fault here, guys.
Yeah,
Could we see it from another angle? What do you think, Michael McKinnon? From another angle.
Right there.
Yes. Yeah, the 51 just turned over. Pelini turned over in front of Matthew Lee. Really not anybody's fault, guys.
Oh, an unfortunate turn of events for some of these drivers. But Garrett Maines still out front. And, if you're Garrett Maines, we're right back in the scenario we were in the last race. It is 1 lap to go, and here we are going into overtime again here in race number 2.
Wow. Michael, here we go again, overtime.
Yeah, second time in a row. I guess we got the same thing at Daytona, right? I mean, the points are on the line. I don't know if each of these is paying a race, but the points on the line seem to be getting these boys a little hostile.
Wow. And this race will continue here as these drivers will battle. We're watching the driver from Powelton, Virginia, Garrett Maines, look for that 3rd win on the point season for the NASRA Outlaw Super Late Model Series. After finishing 3rd in race number 1, he is now trying to cap it off with a victory here in race 2. And the man who won race number 1, driver of the 08, Michael Jeans for Sadler eSports, sitting there in 2nd. Anything can happen, guys. I think this is far from over.
Has anyone noticed a trend in these races? It seems that the same guys continually make it through the wrecks and make it to the front. It's always the same guys. It always amazes me how that works out.
Yeah, it definitely is. And that goes to show the skill level of these drivers. And I want to put this up real quick. We rarely ever use this, Wesley. But put this up. Again, this is not an official race.
That's right.
But if this was official race, this is the iRating that these drivers would be receiving or losing. Right now, of course, a little off there for Pete as he's not in first. But once he cycles out, you'll see what these drivers would gain. And look at some of these guys that would be losing 143 points off their iRating there for Jason Tarasenko. That can drop you quite a bit in safety rating and iRating if you have a bad night like that. Luckily for them, it's not an official race. It's a league race.
That's right.
That's what makes them so aggressive, I believe. And what gets me is with no quick repair how aggressive they've been. It's amazed me. I'm amazed by it.
Yeah, I'm with Michael. They have been aggressive. And Wesley, I said it from the get-go. Race 2, double the points. It's going to ramp up the aggressiveness. And we've had, 2 or 3 more cautions than we had in the first one. What are we going to have in race 3 when there's triple the points on the line?
I think that's where we're going to see a 20-car pileup, gentlemen.
I'm going to guess you're not far off.
Yeah, that's probably a good guess. I wanted to jump in that session, but I would probably cause the 20-car pileup, so I'll stay out.
And Michael, I will say this. Tomorrow night we'll have the NASRA ARCA Development Series on our NASRA Racing Networks, and that will be from Talladega. What do you think we'll see for the ARCA guys?
I actually think we'll see a fairly clean race. It wasn't bad at Daytona. They know they can't push with those cars, and I actually think it'll be a pretty darn interesting race.
And it's literally 3 races remaining in the regular season before that stretch of 5 races to the playoffs to decide the champion. Airtime at NASRA Racing and on NASRA Racing TV on YouTube tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. And, of course, go to NASRARacing.com, the official website. We are CRN.com, LiveSimRacing.com. All of our affiliates, we welcome you. Wesley Outland, Michael McKinnon, the president of NASRA, alongside with Charles Wooten on the call. Our NASRA in-race reporters include Ray Richer, Derek Fulton, and Will Duvall. Ready for a restart now with a 3-lap shootout at hand as the NASRA iRacing Flea Market Triple Crown Stage 2 tries to finish up without going into overtime. Coming back for green with 3 laps to go, officially in race number 2.
Yeah, cars are wrecking in the back, but it's not going to matter.
They have called off the restart. Or will they? It looks like they're going to try to go to green. They're going to try to go to green. They are. They're going to go to green. We're back underway. No caution.
No caution. And correct. We are not into overtime. We have this is an original green-white checkered.
You're exactly right. That's why I said we are still on the official scheduled distance. If we get a caution, we will then go into the first of 3 attempts. But here we go again, Michael. We're seeing Maines and Jeans pull away. And we saw what happened earlier. The back of the pack sucked them up on the draft. But could 2 cars be a benefactor difference as they go to 3?
I think you're going to see Gagnon right here have a huge run coming. I don't think there's any doubt. If he can get any kind of a pull, if he can wait back far enough, he's going to come too soon. But he should have enough momentum to almost go by both of them.
They're coming for the white flag this time by. Next flag ends the race. This is it. There will not be an overtime in race number 2. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go in race 1 or race 2. Garrett Maines leads. Michael Jeans, race 2 winner. Both for Sadler eSports 1 and 2. Brandon Gagnon for IAMCAR, or actually Swag, right there in the number 3 position. He's got a run on the back straightaway trying to make something happen as they go to turn 3.
Yeah, and this is the last thing they wanted. Go ahead, Michael.
I'll say he's going to get the push from Keenan Church here, or Kernan Church.
Yes, sir.
Now, he should get they got separated. If he could have stayed together, they should have had to run when they come off the corner. The high side always gets a run.
Here comes that opportunity again for Gagnon on the outside lane. Can he make it work? Garrett Maines trying to hold off on the bottom. Jeans is there, giving him a push. Here comes Gagnon at the line. Garrett Maines will take the checkered flag. He will win his third race of the season for the NASRA Outlaw Super Late Model Series and makes it now the second different winner in Stage 2 of the iRacing Flea Market Triple Crown here tonight at Talladega. Will we rack up, restack them, and go again for triple points next? Wow.
What a finish.
Okay, buddy. Thank you. I'll tell you what, Michael. Michael, man. He had to fight for it. And I've said this so many times. For all of the wins that Garrett Maines has won under the NASRA Outlaw Super Late Model Series banner, from Wilkesboro to Dover, and even this one, he had to fight for that victory in race number 2 here this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's be honest. I mean, he is so talented that he positions his car so well. I mean, he deserves everything he gets, all the accolades he gets. He's just that good.
A driver that loves to tell the story of where he had autism and literally got back in, the saddle again of so much enjoying life and eSports, fighting that autism battle, and help with iRacing, doing it along the way. And there's the celebration for that driver from Powelton, Virginia. His third win now makes it 2 different winners on the NASRA Outlaw Super Late Model Series. Let's take a look at the unofficial results of race number 2 here at Talladega. We'll grab the top 3 as the Clan War Servers post-race wrap-up is now. Garrett Maines, the winner. Cue up that music there. I love the little jingle there, Michael. Here's some of this music, brother. Garrett Maines will pick up the win. Again, Kernan Church is 4th. Derek Fulton from the tail of the field will finish the Canadian in 5th. Clinton Castleberry, 6th. Matthew Lee, 7th. Jason Maines, 8th. Ken Zeems, 9th. Daniel Hendra, we haven't mentioned him much in the 71 car. He'll nestle in and get a top 10 finish. 11th will go to Will Duvall. Michael, won't you give everybody the rundown from 11th on back?
Absolutely. The 11th, we've got Will Duvall. 12th, Eric Zimmerman, another one of our drivers with autism. A great run. Mike Adamson, 13th. Brett Summers, 14th. Jason York, 15th. And then we've got Ray Richard. He came from way in the back to get a nice 16th place finish. Then we've got Bladen Edwards in 17th. Jonathan Leach in 18th. J.J. Jensen the 3rd in 19th. And Jaden Krause fills out the top 20.
Matthew Allen, 21st. Greg Petra, 22nd. Pete Pelini is 23rd. William Smith will finish in 24th. Peyton Howell will finish 25th. Keith Bradley, 26th, after having a big shot to go to at least a top podium finish, getting caught up in a wreck. Todd Aline will finish in 27th, and Ernest King, 28th. 29th will go to Cole Duggar. 30th will go to Kenny Zeems. Also 31st, Rhett Tucker. Chad Grant, 32nd. Billy Smith and Jason Tarasenko. The rundown in race number 2. Coming up, the Clan War Servers post-race wrap-up as we are about to grab our top 3 finishers of the race. But real quickly, let's grab Ray Richer, our in-race reporter, and get his thoughts at the end of race number 2. Ray Richer.
Gentlemen,
what do you think?
I think we got it back out there. Still 16th isn't disappointing after all that. And
different atmosphere, obviously. Race 2 was obviously so different than race number 1. A lot more cautions, but now you're putting triple points on the line. Do you think we're going to see the chaos here happen in this last 20-lapper?
I'm going to believe it's going to happen towards the end of the race, and the reason I say this is because now it's for the brass ring. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to go for that triple points while they're at it, and we're going to get paid for first, third, second, and all that good stuff. So towards the end is where I think you're going to have the issues. I'm still waiting for the third session to come up here on my end so I can join it as well as you guys, of course. But the third session, I think you're going to see everybody be patient in the beginning. I pray they do, because